We're off to London town. Yes, it's November. We're already the Candy Cane crew. Let's get ready. Peekaboo. So, Fina's now feeding again. I've done my cleaning because it's Danny's birthday tomorrow, so I've got to get ready before we're off to London. And now it's time to write a bit of a book before I start getting ready. And every holiday and day trip, you get a goodie bag handmade by me of lots of themed goodies. So we're all ready, last minute getting ready because Feeny Bobs was sleeping, then needed feeding. Mama even managed to get makeup on because I'm not working today, day off, although I am reporting because I've just realised we're going to the Christmas markets and everyone loves a Christmas market story, don't they? Right, let's go. The sun was shining and I got a bargain. Seat frog, first class. On board, Grand Central. Yes, and we just got to retrieve the pram because it's got stuck at the back of the train because we got sent it back because they didn't believe we were first class. Granted, I did get a cheap ticket on Seat Frog, use Seat Frog, but we're off to London for Christmas markets. Day off today, although I will be reporting on the Christmas markets. Yes, can't wait. Let's get festive, and we already had our Christmas PJs on last night, didn't we? Yeah. Right, I'm gonna have to just leave this pram, otherwise I'm gonna miss all the stops. But it was a proper Pretty Woman moment. He didn't believe we were first class and said, "You're first class." Oh, it's like being Julia Roberts and Danny's my Richard Gere. There are lots of delays this morning, but it's all right. We're making most of free drinks. You only get 2 refreshments and you have to order via an app now. I might be all into digital stuff, but I don't like ordering via an app, especially when there's no signal in Donny where we got stuck. But I eventually managed to persuade the real human to allow us drinks. Anyway, luckily she's fast asleep, so I'm getting on with some work. We've arrived! Better late than never, but we've got to try and find this buggy now. It's all the way to the side of the train. And at last, King's Cross St Pancras. We were a bit too early for the King's Cross Christmas markets, but it was time to head to Trafalgar Square. Actually, first up, let's get shopping. So we managed to get on tube. A little bit stressful trying to pay whilst Safina wanted to milk. Yeah. And now she's sat like Paddington with a holiday travel bag. Everyone gets a travel bag on a day out. And you got a new Minnie Mouse. That's your purse. It's finally happened in London. Somebody's helping me. After that bombshell, we had arrived. First stop, Knightsbridge. Our summer wanted to see how many freebies she could get at some of the department stores and to check out the real stuff before purchasing some dupes. You gotta love a dupe. But we did manage to also try some posh chocolate and get a few Christmas presents. Little free sample. Literally everything was so exquisite, as they say. Even the perfume store, it was like a cocktail bar. We obviously went to Soho, checked out the Christmas lights on his way to the best toy shop in town, Hamleys. As it was going to be Danny's birthday, we did need to check out the Harry Potter gear just in time for his birthday gifts and maybe a few Christmas presents for ourselves and Athena. Oh, and Summer too. You're never too old. Look. Me love you, Finny Rose.
And bring it back down again, okay? Now it can go on the floor, it can go on the original.
Then it was Harry Potter time. Check out all of this. They didn't do free gift wrapping, but we asked. You know what? We're Northern. When we're paying that much, we want free gift wrap and some dancing. Oh my days, isn't that the best job ever? And then Carnaby Street, some of the beauty shops famous on TikTok. Ina's buzzing, she got her first picture. She like, look, they have washes for Northern people when they come in store. Had to come to Mum Life. we got snuffed at an H&M. I think they did want to clean Northerners, but here in Kiko, lip gloss brand, they're lovely. It makes all the difference. Athena managed to make maracas out of every possible posh beauty product. Luckily, they didn't charge us. It was slowly coming to darkness so we could see the Christmas lights. There is something super magical about seeing Christmas lights light up the streets of London and, of course, up north too. And it was just as well we brought the buggy because it acted as a bit of a trolley because our Athena only likes to go in the sling, which was just as well as we'd already shopped till we dropped and we hadn't even reached the Christmas markets at Trafalgar Square yet. So it was definitely time to go to Trafalgar Square before our train arrived. Summer and Athena were so excited to be in the real Trafalgar Square. But I've got to be honest, the Christmas markets were nice. But now to write home about, we've preferred all the Christmas lights around London. And yeah, it was worth a quick browse, but I wouldn't say this was the pinnacle of our day at all. We did, of course, still do some shopping because I like to support independent retailers. It was more that there wasn't that many stalls and that much of an atmosphere. But look at those views. Despite the Christmas markets, you cannot beat some sightseeing in London. After a quick browse and buying some gloves, we then made our way to Leicester Square. We were working our way back to the train station, but also you've got to check out key sites as you head through London. And I wanted to head to Chinatown too. By this point, we were spent up and pretty tired, but it was obligatory just to make our way to Leicester Square. There's always street entertainment, and we even found more Christmas markets. I thought they were building works, but when we looked around the corner, in the middle of Leicester Square, there was a really nice pocket of Christmas atmosphere. We stumbled on Leicester Square's Christmas market. Now, Trafalgar Square, as beautiful as it is Trafalgar Square and the National Art Gallery, the Christmas market is a bit disappointing. It's better up north. But this one, Leicester Square, is nice and compact and full of stuff and food. But the Yorkshire Pudding Company, I said, oh, which part of Yorkshire are you from? They're not from Yorkshire. Oh my days, no wonder they got Yorkshire puddings in a plastic container. It smells so good though. Sadly, it was time to go home. We were all shattered though. So we jumped on an earlier train. This time it was linear. We didn't bother to even try and use our first class again. We just needed to get home, to get our shopping away and wrap Danny's present. We are on the way home. We've blagged us way onto an earlier train, haven't we? Yes. And now Athena's perked up after being a little rascal today, aren't you, Feeny Bobs? Look at that cute face. Butter won't melt. Let's not eat that. It's been a lovely day. We've literally shopped till we dropped. And Athena's dropping. What a magical day we had. And we arrived back late to Wakefield Westgate.